Hello, good morning. Hi, Kim. Good Monday morning, girl. How you doing? How you doing, girl? Let's put our morning jams. I restarted my computer. So, hi. Hello, Armando. Good morning, my friend. I hope you're doing good. It's already June 30th. Can you believe it, girl? Shoot. Where did the month go? The month flew by, didn't it? Crazy. Hi, Irene. Good morning, girl. Hope you're doing good. The month flew by, right? For me, anyway. Thanks, Kim. I'm going to try to do a makeup look with these lashes. I haven't done makeup with lashes already on before. I hope that I can do it, girl, because if my lashes come out all dusty, crusty from all the powders and stuff, it's gonna take some getting used to for sure. Like, I wonder how these other girls do it. So let's put our jams. It's 6:59 here for me. Good morning. How do you feel this Monday morning, girl? Since yesterday I went to the pool, like to the water park, like I'm a little tan on my nose and on my chest. I feel tired. Betsy, yeah, girl. I'm 8 months pregnant. 8 with twins. Good morning, new followers. Started watching you last week. Liliana, thanks for being here, sweet girl. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. It's a new week, girl. I am feeling sleepy. Soy tired. I'm tired. But we are here, so. Okay. Hi, bestie. Hi, Diane. Hey, girl. Okay. Claudia, I do appreciate the love, girl. Okay, so I already primed this face. Let's go in with our very first thing, which is going to be brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills. Since I already did all the skincare and primer, I remove it from my brows. Today I'm off from work. Oh, girl, you're lucky. You're a lucky duck. Hi, Maddie. Hey, girl. My friend Maddie, you're so sweet. I love you. Let me see. I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, girl, I'm having twins. It's 7 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. for me. I'm hopping on a little late, girl, because I was like... I didn't want to wake up. And honestly, the kids are getting really heavy for me. Like, whenever I'm sleeping and I have to, like, turn side to side because I can only sleep on my sides, I literally have to pick up my stomach and go to the other side, and I put my hand, like my arm, I use it as a pillow because the stomach just wants to like hang now because they're so heavy. I'm just like, oh, like I put my hand, and then like when I'm like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable, I go to the other side and put my hand like as like a, I was even thinking last night or just this morning maybe because I couldn't sleep, of getting like what do you call it? Getting like a scarf and like scarfing it up just like this, and then like wedging it between like my body pillow and myself like this, so I don't feel like the heaviness, you know. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I was struggling last night. So yeah, they're getting heavy. Purple Ducky, hey girl. Yeah, but it's Monday. She's here, she's now. I can't stop it from coming. So what can I do? What can we do? Embrace the day, girl. When are you gonna stop working? I'm gonna stop working once they're already officially here. Like the week of. Like, okay, they're gonna get here. They're gonna be here the week of. I feel like I'm gonna stop working at that time. The week of birth. Because that only makes sense. For me anyway. Remember, because I only have 3 months off. And I'm going to spend as much time with them as possible because, shoot, forget work when it comes to these children, you know? Yeah. But, yeah, yesterday, girl, was so much fun. We went to Wet and Wild Water World. Wet and Wild Water World. Wet and Wild Water World. I did a lot of walking. My face looks swollen. Well, like I just mentioned, I went to Wet and Wild Water World. So I'm tan for sure. I'm 8 months pregnant. I mean, I don't know. Wet and Wild Water World. Wet and Wild Water World. We had a great time, girl. I didn't do like all the crazy fun rides. Of course, you know, I don't want to give my kids whiplash, poor things. But I was inside the lazy river. And like the wave, the one that there's like a wave. I felt so good. I felt weightless. I was like, I don't weigh a thing. I was light as a feather. Yeah, girl, felt good. Felt real good. Thank you, Nancy. Good morning, Danielle. I see that you're on. I see you. Yeah, girl. So yesterday was a great day. This whole weekend was a great weekend. Now we're back to the grind. We're back here on a Monday. Macy! Hey, sweetheart. We're back here on a Monday. So, I already completed 2 things off my summer bucket list. Which, if you're not subscribed to my YouTubes, hello! Thanks, Macy. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTubes. I made like a short, like 12-minute or 10-minute video. Just talking about the things that I want to do for my summer. Like a summer bucket list pregnancy edition. Just in case there's any mamas out there who still want to enjoy their summer. Because, girl, I have a checklist for every season. I'm like, okay, fall checklist. You know, spring checklist. My summer checklist. Winter checklist. I have checklists of things that I want to do. Because, girl, the seasons come and go, and then I blink. I'm like, where the heck did time go? I want to embrace the day every day, every season. So part of my summer bucket list was to visit my local library, which I did on Saturday. And I actually want to visit another library. There's like several in my area. I'm like, okay, that one was cool and everything, but I want to go to another one. But I did one on Saturday. I renewed my library card. Girl, can you say that you renewed your library card? Because I renewed my library card. I'm all excited. I renewed it. Yeah, and what else? And then, yeah, and then the water park yesterday. On Saturday, we had coffee and chat with our best friends. We had like a good handful of ladies, and everyone who was on, I do appreciate you showing up, showing out. We had a birthday. We sang happy birthday. And it was just a fun experience to just, you know, have one-on-one time. Macy, I know, I was like, where's Macy? It's already the second time, Macy. I'm just kidding. Not me taking attendance. Not me taking roll call. Where were you? Why were you? It's okay. Life happens, girl. I have, you know me. I'm easy. I'm easygoing. Okay, let's cut down these brows. Yeah. It's okay, girl. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to say anything, girl. But yeah, it was definitely a very fun-filled weekend. This week, what I'm looking forward to, of course, I have to put in my 40 hours of work. Of course, right? Hello. But I'm looking forward to getting the report from the home being appraised, the appraisal. And finally doing like the last steps for closing out this house that we're trying to get. I'm like obsessing over it, girl, dreaming about it. Daydreaming like, oh, we're gonna have cookouts in the backyard. I want to have like a little patio set. And like I mentioned, girl, we're gonna start off humble beginnings, like, you know, how people usually do it, you know. Humble beginnings and saving up money as much as I can. to like upgrade to like bigger and better things. The house is the most important thing. And, you know, just eating ramen noodles and just, you know, living within our means until, of course, we like figure out or like acclimate. I think that's the right word I'm looking for. To mortgage payments, like, okay, you know, paying the bills, like, okay, got it, you know, groceries. And really, because girl, like, I have a bad habit. I don't know about you, girl. Oh my God, I've been on summer break and I missed you. Where have you been? You need a Facebook Marketplace too. I know, I was thinking about that. Like Facebook Marketplace or like Nextdoor. Like all those apps that you can like, of course, if someone's like getting rid of something, like, oh, I'll buy it. Yeah, I need to get on it. I need to. But I don't like Facebook. Like, I'm only going to get it for the Marketplace, but I don't like Facebook. Like, don't look for me. I'm probably going to put like another name because I'm like, well, I don't like Facebook. Anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway. Yeah, girl. So I'm excited. I'm daydreaming about the house. I'm already thinking about like, oh, like the backyard. How I want to have it. Thanks, Riri. Thank you, sweetheart. Like how I want to have it. You know, like growing grass and like particular little patches. Because it has grass. But it's like patchy. Like the previous owners didn't take care of it. Like, oh, you know. Or like during the fall season. Because I love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons in the whole wide world. Like how it's going to be. Like, ooh, fallsy, you know. And then around the area, there's horsies. There's horsies. So when the kids get a little bit bigger. Or like we can like go out like in our stroller. Like, you know, they can actually see out, you know, and understand like a little bit more. Like, look, kids, like the horsies, you know, like in a field with like little stables. We saw them already, girl. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. So all these good things that are happening, girl, in your life as well, you have to give the glory to God every day. Every day, girl. And every day that I wake up, like I tell you, like, thank you, God. I know I'm going to struggle. We're going to struggle. It's going to happen no matter what the circumstances are. Life is not easy. And Jesus Christ, his life was not easy, you know? So it's like a testimony for us that if we keep our eye on the prize, if we keep, you know, at our mission, vision, values, goals, you know what I mean? And don't let anything hinder our spirit or our shine. And just know, you know, like when I pray, I'm like, God, I know you have a plan and a purpose. Allow me not to have my own agenda. Allow me not to get upset if I don't understand. You know what I mean? And whatever's in your path and in your will for me, let it be. Let me try to understand. Let me be patient with myself. Let me give myself, not only myself, but others, grace as well. So I'm just full of, oh my goodness, I can get emotional right now, but and even at church, like when, you know, we're singing and putting my hands up in the air, like, thank you for everything that we have. You know, I don't want to start crying, but yeah, girl. So whatever it is that you're going through, shoot, you better say, thank you, God. I may not understand a lot of things. You have a bigger plan and a purpose that I will never get. But your timing is just perfect. And if it's in your plan for me, let it happen. And if it's not, let me be patient enough to see what else you have in store. I don't want to get emotional. But yeah, girl, that's what it is. Let me see. Good morning, girl. How do you like the lashes? Oh, girl, let me tell you. It takes some getting used to for sure. Because I'm just so used to like being able to like peel off my lashes. And like, oh, like rub my eyes, wash my face real good. But with these lashes, I'm like, okay. Or like sometimes they get stuck together to the bottom. I'm like, ugh. But today's going to be the true test. Putting on my makeup with lashes and not letting them get dusty, crusty, girl. Because if you like dusty, crusty lashes, ugh. So we'll see, especially with eyeshadows. Like, how is it gonna happen? I don't know. We'll find out. Look like a reptile. Yeah, girl. So I'm just so full of like, so full of life. Instant My taser in my purse. Yeah, so we'll see, girl. This next couple of months, at least, is going to be a whirlwind of emotions. So buckle up if you're sticking with me through the journey of motherhood, life, girl. Shoot, this year has definitely been a good year, a crazy, bumpy ride. But I'm just taking every day at a time, you know, and just kind of letting things happen for what they are. Yeah, I'm in your spot. Yeah, I'm in your city. Acting real rude, bad attitude. Acting real goofy. But if I cuss you out, I'ma make it look pretty. Make it pretty, make it pretty. Why are you crying? You missed it, Ella. If you're asking me, girls, because you missed it, that means you barely came in, huh? It's okay. It's all good things, girl. I'm crying for good things. I'm crying because, shoot, I'm excited for life. I'm excited for what's in store. Today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. And if you see me a little tan, I'm a little crispy queen because I went to the pool. I'm a little, hey, bird.
Hey, baby.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Morning snack.
Thank you. Love you. Okay, girl. So we have our cereal. I have to be careful with the little hole. So there's a little hole right there. But I have cereal. Hi, Lauren. Hey, girl. Miss you, love you. Lauren. Lauren's my sister. She's my little sis. From the same miss. From the same mother. My sis. I hope you're doing good. Love you so much. I'm over here eating cereal. I'm getting ready for work. Enjoy your intercession. If you're still in intercession, enjoy your band. I love you, Lauren. I think about you all the time. My little sis. She's so cute. No matter what, I've noticed that my sister, well, from what I see, Lauren, I see that you still are very, like, lovable. Don't let life ever get you down, okay, Lauren? I know sometimes things get hard, especially, like, as a teen. You know, you just want to, like, cry and, like, say, like, why, or this, or that, or how come, or why this, you know? But don't let life ever get you down. Know that you can do anything, and that goes for anybody watching. You don't have to be a teen. You could be a 50-year-old, you know? Don't let life ever get you down, because like I said earlier, life isn't easy. No one said, you know, it's going to be super easy, but it's all about your mental health. It's all about your attitude. How am I going to accomplish today? How am I going to conquer today? How? I don't know. But what you can do is at least start off saying, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be kind. I'm going to try to smile. You know, my birdie was telling me just yesterday, Birdie was saying, he's like, babe, you know how popular kids, you know how they are popular? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, like, you know how popular kids are popular because everyone likes them or whatever? I was like, yeah, okay. He's like, but do you know what it takes to be popular? I'm like, what? He's like, the popular person likes everybody. The popular person says good morning, says hello, is talkative, and so therefore they're likable. He's like, a popular person will not just stick to one group or one, you know, set of a type of person. They're talkative, you know, they say good morning, they're like, hey, how are you? And this and that and the other. He's like, that's how a popular person becomes popular. I was like, huh. He's like, yeah, it's not because of they're pretty or the way they look or they're jocks or they're a certain type of, like, you know how Mean Girls, like, cliques, like certain type of cliques? He's like, it's not about the cliques. He's like, it's about them. Like, they like to talk and they like to interact with people. So therefore they become likable. And of course, when they talk to different people, they become popular. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's cool. Because I feel like my bird, and I saw it a lot over when we were yesterday at the water park. his mom will talk to anybody. Like, we'll be there swimming, and it's like, oh, mira, like this and that and the other, like to a random senora, you know. And I saw her, and of course, like that's her. She's cute, you know. And then I saw like my birdie too, like he was waiting in line, like from far. I was like watching him, you know, and he was like talking to like the people behind and people in front. Like he's talkative just like his mom, you know. I'm like, babe, I know where you get your talkativeness from. He's like, yeah, my mom. I'm like, that's cool, you know. And that's where he brought up, you know. He's like, I just like to try. Yeah, my birdie wasn't very much like that earlier in our lives, but he's became more like that, you know, which is cute. I was like, as long as you're keeping your eyes to yourself, you're not checking out all the hot girls, I'm okay. Yeah, girl, but needless to say, this weekend was a good weekend. And I am feeling all types of good and grateful. Good morning, everybody. I can spark a convert anywhere, but I'm shy. You're shy? I don't know. For me, it depends. I don't know. Like, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to talk, obviously. Hello. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to talk right now. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not all the time, you know. Okay, money. Yeah, girl, I was shedding a tear too, but you missed it. You missed the tears. Okay. The next step is, and if you see me, it's because I'm a little tan, girl. I'm a little crispy, a crispy queen. So today's foundation, let's go in with some essence. Yeah. If I'm overstimulated, I just want to like be quiet, like shut down, like. But if it's just like one-on-one, it depends. It depends on so many levels. Yeah, girl, but let me tell you something. Let me ask you a parenting question. If you're a parent, if you're not a parent, if you're a brother, if you're a big sister, if you're a person that has a family. I don't know if you answered, how do you like the lashes? Girl, like, today is going to be the ultimate test. Over the weekend, I didn't wear makeup, so it's like, okay, you know. I'm not used to myself, like, wearing them, like. Like, what the hell? As soon as I see myself, huh? So today's going to be the true test wearing makeup. But anyway, let me ask you a question, girl. When you go out to events, parties, where there's like this of people, and I'm talking about this from experience that we just had yesterday. What do you do if you misplace a little one? Like if a little family member, it could be your daughter, it could be, you know, a family member. If you misplace them, or if they walk away by themselves and your heart just drops and you're like looking for them and you start like, like panicking, like what do you do? Like, has it happened to you? Have you lost a little one before? And what was your experience? Yell. I know you yell. I know, but what if there's like music going on? There's so many people, like, for example, like me, scream their name immediately. Like from 1 second to the next, like you drop everything. Yeah, my son at a carnival. Exactly, like that kind of like setting. You start to flip out, right? Oh my goodness. Like, what do you do? Besides like go like searching, and then your like mind goes to like all these horrible places. A kid harness. Yeah, girl. And that, okay, so I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that here in a second. But I just want to hear like I got help from the cops. We lost our cousin at a fair. Went to a main stage.
Hey, what? Do you prefer chicken salad or chicken wrap?
A wrap. Yeah. I want to do morning prayer today, okay, Brady? So let's carve out some time.
Yeah. Give me like 15 minutes.
Okay.
What time is it right now?
7:21. Okay.
Like in 10 minutes.
Okay, 7:30. Okay. So anyway, yeah, girl, like it happened to us. And like for me, I'm like, I try not to panic right away. Like, okay, let's not panic. You know, she has to be around here somewhere. Like, oh my gosh. But then you're like, it's been too long. It's been too long. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. And with like a little family member, especially like a young female, like it's scary. It's so scary, girl. And I'm just like, you know, and I was even like talking to Bird, like in the car when we were on our way home. I'm like, Bird, like, what are your thoughts on like a kid leash? And he's like, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on like leashing up your kids? Like, I don't mean like leash, like, you know, it sounds really horrible, but let's be real. That's what it is. Like a little like a harness or something, you know, like, oh, you're not going anywhere. Because it only takes a second for them to, like, you know. And my little niece that, like, got misplaced for a second, you know. And that's the thing, like, you try to raise the kids to be independent. So she's like, oh, I went over here. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, who told you to go over there? She's like, well, I was waiting for you guys, but then I decided to go over here. Like, no. Like, if you don't have a parent, like, what are you thinking, kid? You know? It's so scary. It's so scary. Air tags. That's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking, like, to myself, like, on the way to the house, like, harness them. But I know that people, like, want to, like, give looks. Like, that you have, like, your kid in a harness, like, tethered, you know? I'm using all these words. Like, oh, my gosh. Like, you have your kid, like, harnessed or tethered or whatever the word is, you know, like, strapped. And you have, like, a little bit of, like, a rope piece, like, hanging on. Like, oh, heck no, girl. Like, no one's going to switch my kid, or no one's going to take my kid, or my kid's not going to go off anywhere. I was like, but what if, like, in their bathing suit, I was like, are air tags waterproof? Like, if we ever, you know, as a family, us go on, like, a family trip that involves, like, water, are air tags waterproof? You know what I mean? Because I will literally sew in a freaking air tag inside of their bathing suit if I freaking have to, you know? Let me see. You'll never let them out of your sight. Oh my gosh. They have bracelets? I don't know, girl, but I got a scare. But again, I was trying to remain calm. Like, okay, remain calm, you know, because the rest of the family was like already like, oh, like freaking out, like let's just all split up. And yeah, like right away we all split up, and oh my gosh, found her at the other side of the freaking water park by herself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I haven't had a scare like that since my sisters were little. Like more than 10 years ago, you know what I mean? Because I'm already 32, and more so with like Sydney, maybe with Lauren too, but I don't remember right now. Oh, so yeah, I got a scare. They are not, but they have things to put it in. Oh, the air tags. I know. Like, oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh, like, I don't even want to get to like a negative place, but it's really scary how like somebody can just like go like this to them, or like put that like cloth with that like whatever they put like this, so like, and then like strap the kid over, and they're like, okay, we're leaving, you know, with like a kid, like, no, you're not, you know. So scary. My goodness. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure my friends, you guys have experienced something similar, either with your own child or with, always snap a picture of them before. Yep, that's a great tip. Thanks, Macy. Like, okay, we're going somewhere to picture. So when they try to like, because they asked, you know, like, what was she wearing? Like, oh my gosh, you know, it's a good thing that, you know, they asked the mother. But I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is good tips. Like, I'm over here, like, with my notepad, like, you know. But yeah, excuse me, snap a photo. Yeah, so, learning lessons, let me tell you. Okay, what's the next step? Contour. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay, let me see. Always have them wear bright or neon clothes too. Yeah, so you can identify them. Yeah. Or like have like your family wearing like the same shade. I've seen families that like go in like that have the same shade. Like they have like family shirts like at Disney or places that we've been to in the past. Like amusement parks, that they have like matching shirts. Like, this is a so-and-so family. Like, we're all together, you know? Neon clothes at night? Anyone? Yeah, girl. What? I saw Simone and then it went away. I used to dress my boys in the same because sometimes we forgot. Yeah. I know, right? In a panic. Exactly. In a panic. They're like, ma'am, what were they wearing? You're like, what were they wearing? Like, oh, snap. Yeah, but like Macy's tip or like your guys' tips. Like, you guys are wearing the same thing. Family shirts, because, oh, heck no, girl. Can you imagine? And then what a devastation that it has happened to, like, people before. I'm sure, you know, in the world, you've seen it, like, on TikTok where kids get, like, napped. Like, what do you do besides, like, panic? And, like, how do you go home? You don't. Like, your whole world's rocked in that moment. Like, you know? Oh, my goodness. Scary, scary, scary. Let me ask you another question. When something like that happens to your own family, is the fun over? Do you say, that's it, we're packing up our shit, we're leaving because you, miss, or ma'am, or whatever, decided to go off? Or do you continue, like, playing like if nothing, like in the water slides or wherever, in the slides? Do you pack up your shiz and go because it was so traumatic and everyone's, like, already in a bad mood? Or do you continue playing? Like, what do you do? I'm taking them on a 5-hour tubing event on a river next week. Family shirts, good idea. Yeah, family shirts, right? But yeah, like, what do you do? Like, after the trauma, after you're all, like, scared out of your wits' end, do you continue to stay and have a good time? Or you pack up and you leave? Like, okay, we're leaving. I can't see. I'm going to unpin your thing. No, you keep playing. You keep playing? You stay? You leave? I don't know. I think it just depends on the age of the child. Consequences? Yeah, I think it just depends on the age of the child. Like, if they're old enough to know better, like, you're old enough to know that you're not with an adult. Like, you're old enough to know, like, oh, where's an adult? I don't know, but let me keep playing. It depends on the age, I think. Because, yeah, I think at a certain age, like, when you should know better, like, common sense tells you, I think. Or it should click after you get, like, a scolding of your life. The scolding of your lifetime. I think I would say, like, okay, we're packing up. We're not going to have fun anymore. We're leaving now. I think, in my opinion, I don't know, though. I think it just depends on the age, right? I don't know. All these things, I'm like, ooh. And I'm pretty sure it's happened to every single one of us. If not your own child, then a sister, a brother, a cousin, you know what I mean? A relative, somewhere, you know what I mean? Oh, my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, girl, that's that. I was like, I wonder if harnesses are, like, a horrible thing. If I have my little kids on a little harness with, like, a leash attached, like, like, we're somewhere and you're not just gonna go off anywhere and no one's gonna try to, like, trade you, you know, or pick up. Because, girl, I'm sure you've seen the TikToks where, like, these people will pick up kids, like, at the airport, and, like you turn around and the kid's gone because the freaking child got kidnapped. Oh, heck no, girl. Like, not even, like, you're not even going to pick up my child because I'm going to know right away because I'm going to have the little leash on, you know? But I don't want to get looks. I know everyone's going to have an opinion. Like, you shouldn't have your kid on a leash. Like, leave me alone. Oh, my gosh. That's normal. Good morning. Hi, Amanda's Beauty Room. That's normal. I know. You are the best. Oh, you think so? I'm over here, like, questioning every life decision I'm going to make from here on out. Yeah, girl. Bracelets and air tags are okay, but doesn't stop someone from taking them. I know, right? I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, bracelets and air tags are already... Ya cuando? Like, when the kid's already napped. The kid's already napped. And you're like, where are you? You know? Oh, my gosh. Ugh. And that's, like, another thing. Like, yeah, you can have air tags all day or whatever, but if you don't have your phone readily available, or if it's about to die and you didn't, like, charge it, like, give us a sand, girl. Like, I need a charger, you know? If you don't have a charger, like, like, I know, you know? So to eliminate somebody napping the child straight up, like, harness it is, girl. I know. But I know we're gonna get looks, or at least me, if I have my kids in a little strap. Like, don't look at me like that. Oh, no, I'm already getting ready for criticisms. Because, you know, someone's going to have an opinion. Someone who wasn't part of this conversation is going to be like, why do you have your kid in the harness? Like, mind your own business. Okay, right now when my birdie comes, we're going to do a quick little prayer because, girl, I want to incorporate prayer. I do it, you know, we do it in our home between my birdie and I. But just a tiny bit of a prayer because I know that our schedules are kind of different now, my birdie and I. And sometimes I go off. I can pray for a long time. And sometimes when my bird, you know, starts praying, he prays for a long time too. And I'm like, I have to hurry up. I have to get to work. I have to hurry, you know? So, yeah, I know. I'm getting ready for the criticisms. But anyway, yeah, that was a conversation that, or something that happened to us just yesterday. Like, got a scare of our lives. And I'm like taking it as a learning lesson for whenever it's my turn, you know? Okay. Now the next step is to... Now I have another topic to discuss. Let me drink some water. I hope you have your waters next to you, girl. I have water and I put some drops of, or some squeezes of lemon. I feel like whenever you put lemon in your water, you like get more hydrated. Like I feel more like hydrated for whatever reason. Oh shoot. I thought it opened. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have a mess here in my vanity. But no, it didn't, thank goodness. Yeah, like my birdie, like I'll try to sneak in some lemon. He's all, I'm like, what? He's like, lemon. I'm like, you don't like lemon in your water? He's like, no, it's freaking disgusting. I'm like, well, I like it. It's good. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the next topic. Girl, what do you do? Like, let's say or whatever that you try like hair products, specifically hair products, but it could be anything. Let's say you try a product and you straight up don't like it anymore. Because and the reason why I say this is because yesterday I was looking at my hair products. There's some products that I don't really like or want anymore. Like there's like this like miel or mieli or whatever. Mieli, I don't know how you say it. It's like a root and a split end like little serum or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want you anymore. And it still has like a good amount, like at least more than half. I'm like, should I just stick to using it and just like, okay, I'm using it, but I don't recommend it. I don't like it. But use it. I don't want to throw it away. Or like this Kristen S hair spray. It's not a spray, but it's like a leave-in spray. What do you do, girl, with all the things that you don't want as far as like your products? Do you gift them? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, like Jesse's doing a project plan to declutter. You use them up, Danielle, even though, and the reason why I say this is because I'm going to be using it and people are going to be like, oh, what are you using? Like, girl, thank you so much, princess. You're like, I'm using this product, but it sucks. Don't use it, but there I am using it, you know? My mom hoards things, so literally throw away anything. And that's the thing, I don't want to throw it away, you know? Like I, at one point, spent money on it because I thought it was good. And then for whatever reason, like I just pulled something else. Like I didn't gravitate towards it, you know? However, I use it. I know, right? Throw it away. That's the thing. That thing is freaking full. And I thought I liked it. And I never got around to like returning it. Or I maybe used too much. I don't know. But I have hair products and just like products that I'm like, I'm not going to use you. I don't know anyone who is going to use you. Like family members. What am I doing over here? You know, like, it's going to sit on someone else's shelf. Like, I'm just going to use it. But then when someone's like, oh, what are you using? Like, well, I'm using this, but I don't recommend it, you know? I keep the ones I love the most and I get rid of the old ones. Yeah, I like all my besties like throwing away stuff. Like, you don't feel bad? Donate them to a women's shelter. Like, and that's a good idea, like donating them. But I was thinking also, can you donate like used makeup, like palettes? Can you donate things like that? Give them to people, maybe it'll work for them. But like, who would I gift them to? Like, I don't want to say like, hey, we don't chat, username, we don't chat. Like, oh, I'm going to give you this all half used, you know? Like, I guess it depends on the person accepting it, right? If they want a half used item. Because there's some people out there, and you know who's like that? My mom. Like, I remember when my sister would give her stuff, and my mom would get all bent out of shape. She's like, Why are you giving me a half-used product? Like, why? My sister's like, because I don't want it anymore. You know, she'd be like all bent out of shape. And she would talk smack about it with me. I'm like, well, do you want it or not? Like, why'd you accept it, you know? Because there's people out there who are like that, who are like two-faced a little bit. Like, we'll say, yeah, I'll take it. And you take it. And you're like, ugh, why am I only getting half a product? Like, girl, do you want it or not? Like, freaking just be transparent, you know? So, I don't know. To homeless teens, yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't have, like, all this, like, because the homeless teens, like, at a shelter or whatever, there's, like, more than one, you know, one of them's gonna get one product, and the other one's gonna get another product, and then the rest of them, like, oh, sorry, teens, there's only 2-3 products in this little bag, or this little box, you know, like, all the rest of them, like, aw, will they share? I don't know. I can blow my nose. Hold on 1 second. My stomach is heavy. Hold on, girl. Hey, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm coming in.
You're coming in hot.
Coming in hot for morning prayer. What are you doing, Bubba?
What is he doing?
I don't know, standing over here all suspicious. You see? You're not doing pee-pees, are you? What's like?
Maybe he threw up. Maybe that's why he's looking all suspicious.
I don't know.
Richie looking all suspicious. I didn't do it. He's looking like me every time you walk into the bedroom and I'm talking about you. What? Take it to work and tell them if they want to try. I guess that's a good idea. That is a really good idea, actually. Like, take a little basket. Like, hey, guys. I have some products if you want to try it. That's a really good idea, actually. And, like, walk away. And then I come back. Everything's still there. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, it's a good idea, actually. The eyeshadow of the day. Girl, I think I'm only going to do, like, browns. To be quite honest with you. But let's see what. Purple? Rose gold. Why does rose gold always win? Rose gold always wins. I'm like, I'm tired of rose gold. Okay. Let me pay attention.
You ready for prayer, baby?
Yes, let me turn off my music. It's going to be a quick morning prayer. Okay, Brady, we're not going to go into all these, like, details, even though I want to, because we're in a rush.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, I hope I don't cry. I already cried earlier this morning. It's okay, bird. You do your thing. You just sit right here, plop yourself whenever you are ready. Yeah, in the break room. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the challenge is, how am I gonna... Thank you, Bashful Ash. Thank you, sweetheart. This is like the test right here. This. Like going on top of the...
Okay.
You're so sweet. You're getting your candy bag so you can take it to work.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Oh, we're gonna eat them. Okay, good morning, guys. Morning, everyone.
So we're gonna do a morning. I'm sorry, Birdie. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do our morning prayer today. A little bit of a morning prayer because I want to incorporate morning prayer again. Our schedules are kind of different now, but I still want to try to make an attempt to do it.
Even though we already do morning prayers all the time, as soon as we wake up or throughout the day, but just here in front of the camera for everybody. Good morning to everybody, so everybody can just, that's not so used to prayer in the mornings or at any times. It kind of be like an influence, if you want to say. With that said, let's do the prayer.
Okay.
Here.
In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Dear God, thank you so much for allowing us this day, for allowing us a fresh new opportunity to embrace not only each other, our family members and friends, but to also embrace you. God, I ask that today we have a peaceful day and that you shield us from all wickedness and from all bad thoughts, either for ourselves or for others. I ask, God, that we receive goodness, we receive smiles, we receive laughs, and whatever is hindering us and holding us back from having a good day, that we just find peace with whatever it is that we're going through. And as we go through the motions of every minute, of every hour of today, that it's easier for us to just carry and handle. God, I know that you have a plan and a purpose for every single one of us. Allow us to see whatever that plan is. And if we don't quite understand, if we're getting impatient, if we come in with our own agenda, to just accept what's in your will for us and to know that there is a bigger picture that we're not seeing. Allow us to remain open. Allow our hearts to remain kind and soft. I ask you, God, that everyone who's struggling today, either with physical, emotional, separation from their family, separation from their friends, the loss of loved ones, the loss of just anybody or anything, God, I just ask that whatever we're holding back in our hearts, that we release it to you and you help heal us inside. I ask, God, that this week is a good one for us with whatever happens, to give me a positive attitude and a positive outlook, to continue holding on, even though the roads might get bumpy and the storms might be heading our way, to hold on tight and to hold on to your hand, because I know that you'll take care of us no matter what. I'll leave a moment of silence here for anyone who wants to just say a prayer and use this moment of gathered togetherness to call his holy name and to just pray whatever's in the silence of your heart. In Jesus' holy, powerful, and mighty name, amen. Father, in the name of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
God bless. We have to remember to stay as positive as we can and encourage others to be positive as well. If it's your family members or your coworkers, just uplift each other is what we should do in a way. And it's harder said than done, but that's what I want to say today. A message that all the troubles and all the issues and all the if it's physical, you're physically ill, or if it's mental, something that you're going through, family trauma or relationships or work or anything. Everybody, every single one of us are going through something. It's a challenge. It's a physical challenge. It's a mental challenge. We're all in need of help. We're all in need of guidance. We're all in need of assistance. So what I want to say is that sometimes we need to take that first step, that initiative. We have to be the ones to ask somebody, hey, you seem sad, brother. Are you okay, man? Is there anything I could do for you? Or, hey, how I see that you've been kind of quiet today. I mean, can I help you with anything? Or or you see somebody limping over here trying to carry a box in the bag at the same time. It doesn't hurt to be not the better person, but to be a good person in your heart, and to be like, even if it's a stranger, hey, can I help you with that?
Don't just walk by.
Do you need some help? You know, do you see an old lady with the groceries in her cart, and you know, it only takes. I mean, only if you can, of course. You know, I say, for example, like if you can do it, if you're ill yourself and physically harmed, then don't go do things that are gonna hurt yourself. But for the people that were healthy enough to do so, to help, why not? Help each other. Let's help out each other. Let's not forget that we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. And we need to be supportive to each other, and not just the physical things, but also the mental things. Just be there for a person, just as an ear, just to listen to them, or to talk to them. You know, sometimes others have more knowledge and more understanding than others. And that's what we should do. Just encourage each other, support each other, and be there. And overall, put God first. Trust God, and remind Him, hey, you know, just do a prayer for it. Just, you know, pray on it, sit on it. Try to be more positive even through the storm, and let each other know, let others that they're not alone. Because a lot of times, we feel alone. A lot of times we feel like I'm the only one feeling this. I'm going through it, but the reality is that we're all going through a storm in our minds. So just encourage each other. Love you guys. Prayers to everybody, to your families and friends. Have a great day. Make it a great day. So, right.
Thanks, Birdie.
I'm gonna finish getting ready so I can leave it.
Okay. That's my bird. That's him. I'm gonna get my beauty blenders wet. Okay, I shall return. Don't go anywhere, girl. And if you do go anywhere, girl, drink your water. Get your water. Okay, let me go get my beauty blenders wet. But hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, don't go anywhere, girl. If you do go anywhere, come back.
Have a good day, Emma.
You too, sweetheart. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great week.
Yes, it is. I know this week I'm sure we're gonna get some good news this week.
I know. I'm excited.
Closing days coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking it because
It's okay, baby. It's fine. You don't have to explain yourself.
You should take yours too.
I am gonna eat mine. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The nasty ones.
Not the nasty ones. The chile ones?
I love you.
You see one of those little chile ones?
Oh, because you can't eat chile because your stomach, Birdie. Okay, love you.
Bye,
Talk to you later. Smell you. I won't forget the bubba. Can you do me a favor before you leave? Will you turn the fan on because I'm sweating? Thank you. Yeah, girl. So, like to kind of touch on what my Birdie was saying. To be. Thank you. To be kind doesn't cost anything. To be sweet and nice doesn't cost anything. What sometimes hurts our feelings is that when someone is not as nice or sweet to us, or it's not reciprocated back. You know what I mean? Like, you want to put yourself out there. You want to go ahead and be like, oh, good morning, or how are you? And you're received with like coldness, or they're not as nice or whatever. We still have to continue that. And that's something that I have to also take into consideration as well. You know, like with work or whatever. You know, like people just want to walk by and not say good morning. I have to try to put myself out there and say good morning, hi, how are you, hi, you know. So I know sometimes it gets tough, but those are the characteristics that Jesus, you know, he's kind. Remember, he hung out with sinners. He hung out with people who weren't, you know, over here, acá, you know what I mean? But he didn't sin. He preached. He you know, talked about God, you know what I mean, and how to be a good person, and how to forgive, and how to continue trying. And that's the hardest part, girl. That's the struggle. That is the struggle, girl. So I know. Okay, let's go in with our concealer. Yeah, so if you take away anything from this video, if it's not makeup, if it's not, you know, our conversations, Let it be. To try to have a good day, sweetheart. Like my birdie was saying, you know, we're all going through struggles. No one is not, you know, whether they express it or not, whether you know it or not. They could be, they are. So you don't need makeup. You're beautiful just the way you are. Thank you. I do appreciate your sweet comment. I love makeup though. I love it, girl. It's my favorite thing. One of my favorite things in the whole wide world. This concealer is in the shade 15. Yeah, girl. So hopefully this week we get good news. And like I was saying, if it's not meant for us, it's not meant for us. But if it is meant for us, it will be. By the grace of Almighty God. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, girl. So what else is new with you? Talk to me, girlfriend. Talk to me, sister. Watching you. Esther S, thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes. I see you, girl. Daisy, thank you so much. I see that you liked or you followed. I'm starting my fertility treatment. Ooh. How do you feel, girl? You excited? Are you ready? Must be what? Must be something? Must be V. Must be V. Thank you for the heart, girl. Because your name pops up at the bottom if it's too long. Spill the tea, girl. What are your goals for this week? What are your goals, girl? Tell me all about it. Jesscod, JX Mia. I think I said your name right. If I didn't, apologies. What are your goals for the week, girl? Already set the tone. Have your planner out, or at least a piece of paper or a sticky note. Thank you, Green Eyes. Thank you, Green Eyes. Because I only see the beginning part. It says Green until it pops up on the bottom, so I can address you by your full name. But girl, have your sticky note ready. Have your planner ready, girl. Have a piece of paper ready. What are your goals for the day? What are you gonna do this week? Laundry, maybe, right? Washing clothes. Oh no, same thing. Laundry, washing clothes. Grocery shopping, maybe. Are you a weekly shopper? Are you every 2 weeks? Are you a monthly shopper? You know, how do you do it, girl? You know, kids events going on, doctor's appointments going on. You know, do you have to work? You know, do you want to go to the gym? Like, what are your goals for the week, girl? Set the tone. Today's already Monday. To have a good week, you know? Like today, what are my goals? You know? Tomorrow, what are my goals? What are your dreams? What are your passions? You know what I mean? So yeah, girl. I'm trying. Like, since I've been telling you lately, I want to learn how to, like, oh my god, my eyelashes are getting crusty dusty already. I can say that. I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna get upset if they end up all freaking dusty crusty. Anyway, like, I see that Albertsons has really good deals right now on fruits and stuff, or like buy 2 get 2 free things. I'm like, ooh. So then I go on my Albertsons app and I like kind of like clip whatever I need to. And then I go to Walmart and I type in the same product to see what the deal is. Because, girl, I'm trying to ball on a budget. My dream is to go to Target without a limit. Oh, Diana, that's not realistic. They are extensions. They're clusters. They're like the ones that you put on, like with like the temporary glue that lasts for like a couple of days. A small makeup brush. Yeah, you're right. Child of God, yes I am. You think, Abby? Diana, she's like, ah. I'm like, girl, you're right. That's like a dream that we all have. I have a dream. What's your dream? To have a dream. Yeah, girl, that's us. Yeah, but no, in all sincerity, in all sincerity, I every day have a plan and a purpose. I have my planner. I write down what time I'm gonna wake up, what time I go to sleep, when I need to do laundry, when I grocery shop, you know what I mean, when to put gas, when I get paid, how much am I gonna put into the savings. As soon as I get paid, when, you know, pay my bills immediately. When the bank gets money, what's due within these next 2 weeks? Immediately. I go to my CVS app. What are the deals this week? What can I get for free? Girl, and once we get the house, I'm going to start stockpiling my couponing things. Girl, I have shampoo and conditioner for days because I've been stockpiling because I get them for free practically. So, yeah, girl. I already have a plan on what I'm going to do, like once I'm on maternity leave, as far as like trying to record and be very transparent and honest with my journey. Because, of course, you know, a lot of us are mothers, but a lot of us also are not mothers. Like first-time mothers. And my journey, my experience, what I went through, and maybe someone can relate out there, you know? Yep. Someone can relate out there. So, whatever your plan and your purpose is, you know? And as soon as I have my kids, I already know, like earlier today in the morning, because I can't sleep since my stomach is so freaking heavy, I'm probably going to be at the hospital, like, you know, going to the restroom for the first time, having a struggle, and having my birdie help me. Having my cut freshly made, right in my stomach. Feeling like my guts are gonna freaking be falling to the floor. And looking at myself in the mirror and not recognizing myself again. Like, I've been going through those little phases here and there. Like, I don't recognize that body. I don't recognize that person. You know? And just slapping myself and saying, Simone, you just brought 2 kids into the world at the same time. So stop it. You're going to get back into who you are. It's going to take time. And just like it took 9 months to grow these 2 kids, it's going to take 9 months to probably be back to who you were before, you know? So giving myself grace and not trying to be so impatient. Like conversations with myself like that. Or now that it's almost like in 45 days, more or less, I kind of counted, you know, I'm going to be a mom. You know what I mean? And already kind of putting my mindset, I told you this before, putting my mindset out there like, Simone, you know, a lot of women have done this before in the past. You're not the only one. Just already start talking myself up and saying you are powerful. You know, you're resilient. You're going to conquer this. It might be scary. It might be nerve-wracking. You don't know what to expect. And, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, even for you guys who are mothers, you know, have done it once or twice before in the past. Like, you have to talk yourself up because you're going to do it again. Like, okay, I'm going to go in again. You know, we're going to push these babies out. Or I'm going to go back into the OR or operating room. Yeah, the OR. And do this thing again. You know what I mean? And having my bird be my person to kind of advocate for me if I can't speak or if I feel the shakes or if I'm, like, going to throw up because I'm just so overwhelmed. You know? Yeah. So I'm already kind of like, okay, Simone. And I do appreciate everyone who's been along this journey with me. I know before, like a year or 2 ago, I didn't know if I was going to have kids. And I was kind of contemplating, am I going to have kids? Am I not going to have kids? Am I okay not having kids? Like, I think I am, you know. And just kind of sticking through this, through my life. You know, living in this apartment for 10 years. You know, getting married. You guys witnessed me getting married after 15 years of being with my bird. You know, talking about our struggles, talking about the way we got together, talking about the past, talking about who I was before in the past. You know, I've made mistakes. Like I've told you guys, you know, I've done things I'm not very proud of. I have regrets. I have regrets. I've not been very proud of myself in some moments where I'm like, oh, Simone. Like, don't bring it up again. I never want to see pictures of that time in my life kind of thing, you know? So, growing up and doing it kind of publicly is hopefully, you know, giving you guys like a better understanding not only of who I am, but also going to, you know, showing that if I can do it, if anyone can do it, girl, and I'm no one, then you can do it too, you know, especially centering my life, you know, to God, to Christ, adding him into everything and just kind of letting things fall into place as they should. Okay, now I'm going to powder up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lady Marilyn. Hey, girl, miss you. I hope you're doing good. Lady Marilyn, just to catch you up, I put on these cluster lashes over the weekend by myself with the friends on live. And I'm like, how am I going to do my makeup? Because I don't want them to get all crusty dusty with all the powders and everything that I use, you know? You know, girl. You know? So I'm like, we're going to see if I like them or not, because if I don't like them, what am I going to do? It's okay. It's the first time for everything. It's the first time for everything. And if not, I have the guidance of you guys to tell me what to do next. Yeah, but everything's going to work itself out, girl. You'll see. You just remain positive in your own life. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, girl, I need you to chin up. Chin up. Because there's a lot of us out there that are all like, well, oh, like boo-hoo-hoo the whole time. And I'm like, girl, I know, me too, boo-hoo-hoo. But let's stop boo-hoo-hooing. Please, let's stop boo-hoo-hooing. Because if we keep boo-hoo-hooing, when something good happens, you know, you're going to be like, what do I do? I'm so used to boo-hoo-hooing all the time. Like, just know there's a plan and a purpose for everything. And even, like, the hard parts, too, you know? Like, somehow, some way, maybe we needed to be humbled. Like, you know, no shade or tea, but let's say, for example, you know, not to be mean or anything, but let's say we get into a car accident or something, and we survived, everything went well. But let's say your car didn't do so good or something happens, you know? Maybe in that moment, that was like a humbling experience for you that you needed, that you didn't know you needed. Like, maybe I needed to be humbled. Because I was over here driving my Ferrari. Or my luxury car that was over here. Like, look at me, everybody. You know, maybe. I don't know. And then something happens and you don't have that luxury car anymore. Like, oh. Take it as a humbling experience. Because what God gives, he can take away real quick if you don't know how to act right. You know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like a food for thought kind of moment. Like something to consider and think about. I didn't do setting spray again. What is wrong with me? No, I didn't set my face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Put dark eyeshadow on the lashes. Oh, that's a great idea. Girl, I forgot again. What is wrong with me? I forgot to freaking set my face. I'm so annoyed. That's what I get for freaking jaw flapping the whole time. Who is she? I think that mom brain thing, that the pregnancy mom brain, I was so against like saying it. Like I was so against like people saying, oh, it's my brain, it's my brain. Thank you so much. I'm like, girl, be quiet. Like, you don't have to be a mom pregnant or a mom brain to like be you know? I think it's real. I think it's a little real because sometimes my bird will have a conversation with him, with me, and I can't like articulate my words. I'm like, well, like I don't know. I know what I want to say in my brain, but it doesn't come out of my mouth. I'm like, what is wrong with me? He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I don't know. I was totally against saying it, but lately, I don't know, girl. Like, se me va la onda sometimes. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Do it after, babe. It will set the powder too. I don't want my powder set. I don't like powder set. I only like the foundation mixture set because for me, it just looks nicer. Because when you set the powder too, like when you put liquid on powder, you know how it gets all weird. It's like you have powder, then you spray water in it. It gets all like caked up and weird, in my opinion. I don't like to, but I guess I'll do it. I don't want to. Okay, let me just stop complaining, right? Shut the hell up then. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. Stop complaining. Like, okay, fine, I'll shut up. Okay. Yeah, the bestie who said to put powder on the eyelashes is a freaking genius. Like dark eyeshadow on the lashes. You're a straight genius. Okay. Thank you so much, Desi. I love my man. Thank you so much, girl. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. Girl, if you're not following, if you're not liking, please, 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 if you would be so kind, do so. And if not, girl, it's all good, girl. No shade or tea ever. This is a fun-loving place where we have a good time, girl. We get ready. We talk about good things and great things, and we're just, you know, very tight as far as like our community. Huh, guys? We're tight. We're like this. Talk about different things. We laugh. We cry. We talk about real life events, girl. And sometimes we have difference of opinion, but girl, as long as we are respectful in the comments, as long as we're sweet, kind, we continue trying to have that community, it's all good in the hood. Because if not, girl, we shut it down. If someone's mean, you get the boot, get kicked out. What makeup am I using? What kind of makeup? Leslie. Like foundation? Like powder? Like eyebrow? Like blush? Like contour? Tell me, be more specific. Okay, we're gonna just do a little bit of brown eyeshadow. I know that the poll, you guys voted, or earlier in the live, everything, girl, will be here for all day. You guys voted on rose gold. Rose gold always wins. I'm like, I'm gonna do brown. Okay, let me see here. I saw my good friend Elena Padilla. Dang, for a second I thought it was a Sunday. You thought it was a Sunday? Why? Why? Gabby, hey girl, long time no see. Miss you, love you. No, I'm gonna do brown. I already decided, because I did green on Friday or on Thursday. One of the besties, she's like, do green. I was like, okay. Yeah, you burn those leg calories, girl. You burn those calories, girl. And think of us. Clench those cheeks. Like, these are for my friends. The next one, this is for me. The next one, this is for my husband or my man or my boyfriend or my significant other, if not my ex, because screw him. You know? Yeah, girl, have your motivational pic ready. Like, you see that nice tight ass? That's where I want to get. You see those nice buff ass legs? That's where I'm going to get, girl. That's how I get whenever I used to work out back in the day, before these kids came along. Like, do I want a nice tight ass? I do. Like, squeeze. Like, right? You're all dying. Squeeze. Okay. So I'm only going to do light brown on the eyes. Because remember, I'm trying to do... What the goal is for these next 45 days is I want to master at least some sort of no makeup kind of makeup routine, or like a very light beat. Because once my children arrive to this world, all my time and dedication is going to go to not sleeping, right? Because I have to care to them, tend to them. If they're gassy, if they're crying, if their diaper needs changing, you know, cuddling, having one-on-one bonding time, skin to skin, you know what I mean? Sleeping when they're sleeping, trying to learn how to breastfeed, all that good stuff, girl. And I'm not going to have time really to dedicate to doing a full face makeup beat like I'm used to. So I am cocooning and metamorphosing into a different version of myself, which includes having like a low maintenance makeup routine. So I have 45 days to kind of figure that out. And that's why I'm wearing these cluster lashes, because girl, I love me a strip lash. I love me a strip lash. But I already know what's to come, so might as well prepare myself, kind of thing, you know? Prepare myself for motherhood, because I'm not going to have time ever to do it. You feel me, girl? You feel me knocking? So let me in. Are your lashes linked to your showcase? Yeah, girl. Olivia, these are my first, but I have two inside my stomach. They look like this. You look, and this is in the Velvet Touch. They're on the showcase. Yeah, these are, God graced me with two kids at the same time. And like when I tell people that, like in public, like, oh, when I see my stomach, like, oh, how many months are you? And I have to say it because I'm so huge. I'm like, oh, I'm 8 months pregnant with twins. They're like, they get all scared. Like the CPR class that we went to last week. Like, we had to go around the room and introduce ourselves. So my birdie and I, he spoke for us. He's like, oh, we're pregnant, 8 months with twins. And the whole room, you just hear gasps. And people want to say, poor us. They're like, oh, poor you. I'm like, poor me. Like, why poor me? You know what I mean? Like, my God, for some reason said that she can handle 2. So shoot, what am I gonna say? Like, take them back? I only want 1. Like, no. Like, okay, well, we're in it. We're in it for the long haul. 2 kids at the same time, girl. So let's do it, girl. Shoot. So just imagine if people struggle with 1. Just think of me having 2 at the same time, crying at the same time, pooping at the same time, breastfeeding at the same time, parenting at the same time. I'm not gonna have no breaks. Yeah. Like, girl, like, how am I gonna do it, girl? With your prayers. I'm just kidding. Not kidding. Okay. Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm freaking grateful as heck. I'm grateful to God every single day, girl. Every day that I open my eyes, every day. You have no, like, if I can say it, every moment of my life, I'm very much grateful for everything. And I can shed another tear or 2 just talking about it right now, girl. My life has completely changed from a year ago to today. My priorities are even more so about to change as well. Who is she? Who was she? Who is she becoming? I'm metamorphosing and cocooning into a different person every single day of my life, preparing for motherhood. What's to come? No idea. Is there a manual for life? No. But I'm trying every day to still continue to get up, get dressed, have my goals. I know what's happening. You know, I know motherhood's just around the corner. So just prepare myself. Just like you guys, you know, like what's to come. You know, the holidays are coming up. Are you preparing yourself for the holidays mentally, financially? Like, you know what's going to happen, right? You know, hello. Or just like bills coming up, right? Your kids' stuff, you know, soccer practice or school stuff or school supplies coming because school's about to start again. You blink your eye and school's going to start. Like, did you prepare yourself? So it's all about that preparation, girl. Preparation. How are we going to do it? I don't know. But by the grace of God, it's going to freaking happen. And then don't act like a victim either. Like, I didn't know. Like, girl, you knew. How many years have you been living on this earth? You know it's going to happen. Okay. So anyway, enough about me, girl. How are you? I hope I'm not alone by the holidays and the right man comes in for me. Kira, my good friend. Miss you, love you. Kira, I know it's something that you talk about, like, that you want to find your significant other, but just take your time, girl. Take your time. I know sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to be lonely. The right man's going to come for you, girl. Just give it some time, because you don't want to just lay up with some loser either, you know? Just because you don't want to feel lonely. We love you. I love you so much, girl. And you're a strong, bad boss bee, girl. I tell you all the time, girl. I am so proud of you. I love you so much. Like, you're one of, like, my good friends. One of our good friends, you know? If you're in the Bestie Boo crew like this and you're in all the events, like, you know Kira, you know? You know what I mean? And if you're not involved, girl, get involved because this friendship goes outside of TikTok. You know what I mean? We have the coffee and chats. We're going to start a book club next week. Book club. So we get to hear each other's voices. I know what you look like. You know what I look like. You know, we go kind of like through it all a little bit together. And just to hear your stories and to hear the things that you're going through. If you're open and if you want to share, that's completely up to you, girl. But our good friend Kira, she's a bad bee, girl. I don't want to say too much because that's her personal business. And if she wants me to say, I'll say. But girl, she is an all-star, rock star, bad bossy bee that I'm very proud of and love so much. And so, girl, you can do anything. And you don't need no man to fulfill you. But I know it does get lonely. You're like, wow. Like, I want to have sex. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Kira. But in all seriousness, girl, I love you. And the right person's going to come. And I'm praying about it, girl. Just like how you've come so far already in your life. From traveling, you know, girl, it's gonna happen. Just give it to God, give yourself grace, and you got this. I love you so much. Huggies forever, girl. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I'm saying, like this friendship goes beyond if you put in the, you know, if you put in the appearance, you know what I mean? For all the activities coming up and, you know, book club and hanging out, coffee and chat and so forth. The opportunity is there, girl, to make more friends. And what's pretty cool is that we're all friends all over. You know what I mean? Like over the weekend, we saw our good friend Maddie at the coffee and chat. Maddie's from Italy, girl. Like, I can't get off of it. Maddie is from Italy. It's 6 p.m. when we were logged in at like freaking 9:10 in the morning. And that just goes to show that our friendship goes beyond the screen. Okay, what's the next step? Yeah, I was thinking about that. The Pen Pal Club. The Pen Pal Club. There's a Pen Pal Club. If you have a little bit of time to write to a bestie, like, hey girl, I love you, miss you. This is what I'm going through, or this is what I have planned for the week. Put your notes, put your thoughts down on paper and send it in the mail. Put a stamp. It allows, you know, for fun, good times as well, because not only that, but sending mail and letters is like a dying art. Like, I bet some, you know, individuals, no shade or tea, you know, no shade or tea, because you're probably a young person. How do you send a letter? Where does the stamp go? Where does the to and from go? Where do I put it, you know? Let's bring it back. Let's bring sending letters back. It's so easy to text. But to see your handwriting, your penmanship on a piece of paper, let's bring it back. Let's learn about stamps. Okay. I like this song. Okay, let me kick it into overdrive. I only have like 10 minutes left. Just like a toy. Do you miss me too? Just like a toy. Oops, I think I went kind of crooked on my nose. It's okay. Go to the side. It's okay. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. I don't need. We met. You're so cute. Yeah. A bestie asked if you guys are gonna be able to meet the kids. Honestly, girl, I don't know yet, because I still want to obviously showcase my life and showcase what motherhood is like for me. But I see a lot of like negativity when it comes to like people showing their kids online, or like moms kind of like talking about motherhood online, like with their kids. And the negativity that I see is like commenters and people saying like, oh, like people, like it makes me sick how mothers are just monetizing off their children. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that eventually, you know, like showing the kids and a day of my life and getting them ready for school and stuff like that. And then comments are like, you know, oh, but you set up the camera, like while the kid's crying, you know what I mean? Like me trying to like figure things out, like, oh, but you had time to set up the camera, you know what I mean? Like I've seen where people can be nasty that way, and I don't want it to be portrayed that way. So I'm kind of like figuring out like what I want to do as far as, I still want to showcase my life because this is my life right here. But to showcase them and their lives, or when they get older, you know what I mean? Like going through like the first day of school, or, you know, maybe when they're older and I'm still doing this, you know, like what if they go like through puberty or whatever. Like I want to be able to ask them permission as well. Like, oh, can I, you know, or as a mom, like, do I want to show this to the rest of the world? Like, I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking like longevity, like long term, or also short term, like showing their little bodies. Like, do I want to show their bodies? I don't know. But I do want to showcase like what it's like. Maybe the back of their heads, I'm thinking. I don't know. Girl, you've seen it. Are you going to get Dunkin' today? No, girl, I'm not going to get Dunkin' today. No Dunkin' for me. Yeah, people are opinionated, Sandy. And that's where I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to rile up people's feathers, but at the same time, people get their feathers riled up all quick. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to live my best life, but also kind of show what my experience is like as being a mom and a person and a human being. I don't know. Oh, you found a $10 Dutch Bros card? Look at you, girl. Yeah, I am, Lindsay. I'm going to do what feels best to me. I'm going to do what feels right in my heart. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to remain humble. Remain humble, remain vigilant, remain using common sense. You know, use your common sense, Simone. Does this make sense? Do I want to do this? Is it going to come back and bite me in the ass later? Are my kids going to get upset later on? Like, Mom, like, why did you show me taking a bath, but I have my little private part covered up? Like, why would you think that's okay? Because society is one way today, right? Back in the day, we could show private parts of the babies and it was okay, considered fine. But later on in 10 years, what if like, Mom, like back at that time, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was fine as long as your privates were covered. Oops, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I know. And that's something I was even thinking about too, Lindsay, earlier today when I was getting my water. Speaking of which, I have to take some sips of my water. Is that whenever the kids are born, I've already kind of said it before, that I don't want to invite my family to the hospital. I don't want you guys to come to the hospital. I love you. We'll see you when we're ready. But whenever it's time for them to come to the hospital or to see me or them, like they're going to already have their phones out and ready. Like, put your phone away. You're not going to take pictures of my kids. If I'm not posting my kids, neither are you, Mom or Dad or Grandma or Grandpa or Aunt or Uncle or whatever. Like, oh, ¿por qué no la quiero enseñar? Quiero ponerlo en mi face. No. I'm going to have to be like kind of stern about it. Like, no. Because I already know people are going to come in ready with their freaking phones ready to take pictures of my kids. Like, nope. So, yeah, that's something for sure I'll have to like think about and consider. Like, no, put the phony away, please. With all due respect. I love you. But that's the thing, girl, especially like with like, I don't know about you, but like Mexican families, they're always going to see you as the kid. Like Mom and Dad or Grandma and Grandpa, they always know best. Like, well, sí lo voy a subir. Like, no, you're not. Please don't. They freaking do it anyway. You're like, so I don't know. We'll fight that battle whenever it's time. I'll come running to you guys. Guys, guess what? I get all pissed. Yeah, I know, right? Heaven forbid we set boundaries. Like, I know I'm your kid or your grandkid, but you're not gonna tell me how to mother. Or if like grandparents or my grandma or their great grandma, like, déjalos. Like, no, you're not. Like, no. That's gonna be hard. You know, like, no. Yo soy la mamá. Yo soy la mamá, not you. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. But again, we'll fight that battle once it's time. We'll fight that battle once it's time, girl. Yes, right, Giselle? I bet you are pissed. I bet you are so upset. You're like, what the heck, mom or mother-in-law? The band or the grupo is called Harmless. And the name of the song is called Swinglin. Lynn. Swing, and then Lin, like a name. Swinglin. For the bestie who asked about the song. Yeah, right? Like, I want to like respect my boundaries. Like, how could you? Oh, I'd be pissed. That's what I'm saying. Like, before you freaking come and approach my kid, check in your phone at the door, please. No fotos. No vas a tomar fotos de mis hijos. Pero lo quiero subir para que la familia en Juárez pueden. No. Ya dije que no. Si los quieres ver, sí o no. Porque si los quieres ver, su teléfono va a estar enfrente. Deja su teléfono in your car. Or don't look at all at the kids. Por favor, respete mi decisión. Like, ay, como eres gacha. I don't care. Okay, the bestie asked earlier what highlighter I'm using. It's a combination. It's ColourPop Glazy as like the glue, and then I go in with the Jason Wu, these two colors, as like the top powder. And then I use my fan brush to kind of like diffuse and like kind of buff out. Right? Nanette, you already know, girl. The gasha word. Like, ah, como eres gasha. Because you know it comes out, girl. Like, ah, porque eres así. Because they want to show everyone in there, especially like the Mexican families, like not to like be mean, like no shade or tea, pero los mexicanos son bien chismosos. Like, let's be real for a second, girl. Right? Like, that's so annoying. Like, they know stuff about you that you haven't even seen them in like God knows how long, but they know everything about you, you know? Because your grandma, your auntie, or your tia, or who knows? Like, over here, see? Con la Moni. It's because they call me Moni. Like, because my grandma, she can't say Simone. Or like, she doesn't like to say Simone because it sounds really like horrible in Spanish. So she calls me Moni. Like, Simoni, like all this stuff. And then my grandma, like, si tú crees, like on the phone. Like, ¿a poco? Like, when she's hearing about the family from over there, from the tias that are, like, spilling the tea about what's going on over there. ¿A poco no me digas? ¿A poco sí? Oh, hermana. Like, no way. Like, sí, pero la Moni. Like, ¿tú crees? Oh, my gosh, my grandma, I can hear her right now. ¿Sí, tú crees? I can already hear her. My grandma. Let's be, ¿a poco? I know. Like, no me digas, ¿a poco? Oh my gosh. You can already hear it, right? I know, you can already hear the conversation. I know. It's true, girl. Girl, you know. If you know exactly what the heck I'm talking about, shoot, girl. That's all that. Okay, it's already 8:32, so I guess we're not gonna do anything else with these lashes, or not with the lashes, with the eyeliner. I was gonna put eyeliner on. Should I? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna put under eyeliner. The lashes did get a little crusty dusty. The tiniest bit, but not too much. There was a bestie who said too, put powder on the lashes, like brown eyeshadow. Let's see, let me try. Let's put some brown eyebrow powder on the lashes. But I'm gonna dust it off so it doesn't like land on my face. Let me see. ¿A poco, Moni? ¿Y por qué no me dijiste, Moni? ¿Por qué no quería, Grandma? Ay, pero necesitas necesitas a decir a alguien que está pasando contigo. No, I don't, Grandma. Because you're gonna go tell everybody. No. After she told everybody. Like, sí, cómo no. Like, pues ellos necesitan saber también, Moni. Like, no, they don't. But then when it comes to our family, no vas a decir nada. No vas a decir nada, Moni. Los problemas de nosotros queda con nosotros. Ah, Grandma, but you're over here telling everybody about me. Ah, pero eso es diferente. All this stuff, like, I brush them with black liner. Black liner? Black liner? Black liner? Like this? Or how? With like a spoolie? Can you put mascara on them? Let's just not. How about that? What if I put mascara on the bottom lashes? I already have to go. Okay. Like that? Okay, yeah. Okay, you're giving me the tips and tricks. I wish I had a grandma. Gah. I know. I'm over here like talking about my grandma. I a veces. The grandmas are cool and everything, but a veces caen bien gordas. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's do our peel off lip. I'm just kidding. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they're like the sweetest, nicest. But they know what they do. They know what they do. Aww. Just like that, all elders. The elders turn into like babies too, you know? Naturally, it's normal. It's the circle of life. Let me not get it on my teeth. Okay. I'm gonna leave soon. In T minus like now. Just wait for this to dry. I didn't put setting spray in my hair. I mean, in my face. I was gonna set it right now, but I'm like, no, I'm not. Should I? Should I set my face? This pencil is like it's called Silky Nude from Essence brand. You can buy it at Ulta or anywhere where you can find Essence. And if not, girl, they have it at the same price on my Amazon girly shop, linked on my TikTok bio page. You go to the link tree and then you find the Amazon girly shop under eyeliners. And I even think you can either buy it individually on Amazon or the pack, the black one, which is also very good, very creamy, as well as the Silky Nude one as like a duo. Very good product. Okay, ready? It's like peeling. Ready? I don't got a lot of time, I know. That's why I like to put like a healthy helping of it so it can peel off easily. Yeah, this is that peel off lip tint. So pretty, I like it. It does last all day, girl. But just like any normal lip tint, it like rubs off first in the middle and then it works its way out. But it does last all day. Oh, it gets in the teeth though. So just be careful. Okay, I have to leave now. Then you can hang with me. It's naughty. Can't call me ugly. The lip tint is on my showcase. Where'd I put it? It's this one. It's the Kim Use. It's on my showcase. Kim Use, and this is in the shade Strawberry Nude, as well as the lashes. The lashes are on the showcase. Okay, yeah. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Don't let nothing ever get you down, girl. You're a beautiful, radiant, gorgeous queen. I believe it. I believe in you. Give me a follow. Give me a like everywhere. If you would be so kind, girl. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. I gotta go. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye, sweetheart.